What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of They Don't Know I Be Cooking. And today, we're going to be making some jerk salmon, all right? This is one of my favorite things to make. It tastes delicious and it's super easy as long as we have the right ingredients. Now for this recipe, I am using a salmon fillet with the skin on. And I've already washed my salmon. I use water and lemon, but you can also use water and vinegar, all right? Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is chop up some onions. Now this is the most important part, it's our seasoning. I use walkerswood hot and spicy jerk seasoning. It is very spicy, but they also make a mild version. I will put a link in the description on where you can purchase both the mild and the hot and spicy version. So now we're gonna put our onions on the salmon, and then I'm also gonna be putting about 2 teaspoons of the seasoning on the salmon as well. Now as you can see, this is actually a wet seasoning. When it comes to making jerk, in my opinion, the wet seasonings are better. I find the dry seasonings can have the meat come out too dry at times. And now we're gonna go ahead and massage the seasoning into the salmon. And we want to do this on both sides. Now, as I mentioned, the seasoning is very spicy, so we don't want to overdo it. I think 2 teaspoons for this amount of salmon is enough. And when you're done seasoning your salmon, it should look something like this. Now for a salmon of this size, I'll cook this at about 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. Now as you can see, I am using a baking sheet as I find the skin can sometimes stick to the bottom of the baking dish. So I prefer to use a baking sheet. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the oven. And now it's been about 30 minutes. Our salmon is now done. Guys, this salmon smells amazing. And as you can see, it's super juicy, super tender, and full of flavor. Now I also went ahead and made some rice with some vegetables to go along with my salmon. And that's it. This was really easy to make. And as I always say, if you enjoyed this recipe, you know what to do. Please like, subscribe, and share. And enjoy.